Join me as I try to land an Emirates A380 at Denver Airport, and see if I can handle the pressure of this dangerous challenge. The Emirates A380 is one of the largest passenger aircraft in the world, capable of carrying over 500 passengers and crew. It's a behemoth of the skies, and its size and complexity make it a marvel of modern engineering. But despite its impressive capabilities, even the A380 is not immune to the dangers of aviation. And today, we're going to take a closer look at a particularly harrowing incident that occurred when an Emirates A380 landed at Denver Airport. Landing an aircraft safely is always a complex process, requiring a delicate balance of speed, direction, and altitude. But when you add in factors like strong winds, low visibility, and technical difficulties, the stakes become even higher. On this particular day, the pilots of the Emirates A380 faced a perfect storm of challenges that would test their skills to the limit. The aircraft was approaching Denver Airport in the midst of a fierce snowstorm, with wind gusts of over 40 knots and visibility reduced to just a few hundred feet. On top of that, the pilots were also dealing with a technical issue that was affecting the aircraft's autothrottle system. As they began their descent, they knew they were in for a rough ride. As the aircraft descended further into the storm, the pilots' workload increased dramatically. They had to constantly adjust their speed and direction to compensate for the wind shear and turbulence, all while trying to stay on course for the runway. Meanwhile, the passengers and crew on board were bracing themselves for impact, unaware of the drama unfolding in the cockpit. It was a perilous situation, and one that would require all of the pilots' training and experience to get through safely. Despite the challenges they faced, the pilots of the Emirates A380 remained focused and calm, working together as a team to bring the aircraft safely to the ground. But as they lined up for final approach, they knew they were in for the most critical moment of all. The winds were howling, the aircraft was shaking and rattling, and the pilots had to be at the top of their game to avoid disaster. As the Emirates A380 touched down on the runway, it was clear that this was no ordinary landing. The aircraft wobbled and skidded, its tires screeching in protest as it struggled to come to a stop. On board, the passengers were white-knuckled and silent, their hearts racing with fear. It was a tense and terrifying moment, and one that would stay with those on board for a long time to come. But as it turned out, that was just the beginning of the drama. As the aircraft came to a stop, the pilots realized that they had suffered a major failure of their braking system, leaving them with limited ability to slow down. It was a critical moment, and one that would require all of the pilots' skill and training to get through safely. The tension was palpable as the pilots worked to bring the aircraft to a safe stop. The passengers were bracing themselves for impact, unaware of the heroics being performed in the cockpit. It was a heart-stopping moment, and one that would stay with those on board forever. As we look back on this incident, it's clear that the pilots of the Emirates A380 performed a remarkable feat of aviation heroism. Despite the challenges they faced, they remained calm and focused, working together as a team to bring the aircraft safely to the ground. It was a testament to their training, their experience, and their skill, and a reminder of the importance of safety in aviation. So what did we learn from this incident? First and foremost, it's a reminder that even the most experienced pilots can face unexpected challenges in the air. But it's also a testament to the importance of teamwork, training, and experience in overcoming those challenges. And finally, it's a reminder of the importance of safety in aviation, and the lengths to which pilots and crew will go to ensure the safety of their passengers. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of aviation safety. If you've got any thoughts on this incident, or any experiences of your own to share, please leave them in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Until next time, stay safe and keep flying.